Let's fucking go. We about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. 24/7 researching, it's all a fantasy. But if I make the right plays, it pays automatic. Bankroll showing that I know it dope strategy. On a winning streak, I'm stacking a dose of the bookies all get mad at me. Confident with how it plays, not clicking on a flex today. All I see is green and we all about to get paid. Eric and Josh on the stream, they be killing it. Never gonna stop it, I like if you feeling it. Picking the players, they all never time you can't make up your mind and just go with your gut. Looked around, we found a glitch, no toast allowed, just close the list. Sophia's fine, sat to his stick, and Caitlin Clark just doesn't miss. Win, lose or draw, we never quit. When we shoot the ball, it's another switch. Submit the link, it'll make you rich, and we going big, don't be a bitch. Let's fucking go, we about to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. Let's fucking go. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. We about to go big. We about to go big. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks. About to go big. Kill him with the PrizePicks.
We are live. Hello, E.
Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. It is Just Cash, as usual. We're coming at you with another evening stream, again, due to this amazing schedule that we have here with the early game. So, back as usual. You guys could do this, joined as always by Underrated. Let me not get too far ahead of myself. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? Are you good today? Are you excited? You excited to win some more money or what?
Yeah, definitely excited. You know, I think we had a pretty solid day yesterday. You know, the first two plays that we had in the queue that came through. There was a two-pick that we had posted up in the Discord, where you might ask, you could find that. It's going to be down below, just below that old like and subscribe button. So make sure you guys do a huge favor, hit that like and sub button so you don't miss out whenever we do go live. And then down below in the links, we do have a link to our Patreon service for the Discord. Still running the 7-day free trial, so make sure you guys check that out and hop in. We had a pretty solid day, I feel like, so far. You know, a couple weird, just bizarre coaching decisions and games that should have been a blowout that somehow weren't blowouts. And, you know, it's been this second round has been a little weird, I will say.
It has, but it's honestly been kind of fun, man. Like, I didn't think that we'd have Olympics and in between this WNBA and enough props to make it fun and have content, but honestly, man, those second half plays, man, my Underdog account is up. That's all I know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, live betting was really nice today. I mean, and some of the props that they put out there, like, are just, laughable. Like, a whole second half prop with 2.5 points.
Yeah, I was going to say, I forgot. They put up second half stuff that wasn't even there for the full game. They put up players that weren't even there. Like, what were they doing today? Like, what made them say, oh, today's the day we're going to put 8 different props from Germany and, who was it? Germany and, what was the game just a minute ago? Dude, that's how much sleep I haven't had. Brazil. Germany, Brazil. That's right. You said Germany was going to win, no doubt, and I threw them in a parlay, and they came through. Thank you there, E. Got some more money today. Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. That 0.5 away from covering that 13.5 point spread, though. That was a little depressing to see them. They let them way too much back into that game in the third quarter.
Yeah, those are the things in the Olympics that are just tough, you know. You never know. You never know getting down to the nitty-gritty like that, but they are throwing value out there, though. They really are. Just got to attack the value, and I think we'll have a good couple weeks, bro. I think we will.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a fair amount of games here for tomorrow. First off with the women's, there's 2 games here, 3 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. This is Mountain Time, so pretty big spread here. I mean, Puerto Rico, massive underdogs. Spain, pretty solid team just overall. They just gel and vibe really well together. And Puerto Rico, man, something's wrong with Arella. I don't know what was up with her. I mean, she didn't really look like herself in the prelims either. And then this last game, I mean, she didn't even. They said she played second half, but I mean, she did not play the second half at all. So
No. He played 10 minutes in the first. Yeah, 10:47, but really it was 10:38, and then that's when they added that bullshit 8 seconds. Liars.
Yeah, so not really sure what's up with her. But I mean, this team is not. It's gonna be a tough game for him here tonight, to say the least.
I wrote her on IG. I said, "Did you play?" She didn't write me back. See how she is? Hey, Arella.
Try and get that inside scoop, see what's going on.
Yeah, it was weird, bro, because I looked everywhere. No one said, and people were even saying, "What happened? What happened?" No one responded to other people. People were talking about it a little bit, but no one knew. They were like, "Did she get benched? Did she get hurt?" Like, that's why it's so difficult to bet these things sometimes. There's not even the info, but hey,
right.
That's when you catch them too, though.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, obviously, her lines that opened in the earlier rounds, they were way higher on the points and stuff. So she has it in her, but I mean, I genuinely have no idea what's going on with her. So maybe you either fade her, obviously, or take the under. If she's gonna just not play or not get minutes or whatever the case is. But pretty large spread, so this will be.
You know what you said? Do you know what you just said though?
Pause.
You said she has it in her.
Pause.
Oh, yeah. It's deep down in there somewhere.
Wow. See, you always take it to the next level. That's the thing that's funny.
Pause.
Okay, I like it.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah, she has it in her, and okay, sorry.
20-point spread is pretty damn high, I will say. So I could see it. I mean, Spain's been a pretty dominant team, but if Arella shows up tonight, I would snag this live. I'll say that. Just keep an eye out for that, especially if Arella comes out and she looks herself and this team is totally trying. I would definitely consider. Man, what is the first half? There's no way it's higher than.
Bro, you know what? You just gave me an idea. So her full game is what? 12 points.
12.5, yeah.
Yeah, 12.5. So her second half's going to be 6 or 6.5. If she comes out there and you know how she plays, she should get 6. Sorry, she should get 8 or so a half. So that's 2 points of value already. If she really actually plays the full first half, and you already know. Oh man, are they going to give us that again? No, they never do it 2 in the morning. Those fuckers.
Yeah, they've been a little stingy with that one. So I wouldn't hold my breath on it, but I mean, just something to keep an eye out for though. But the spread is pretty high, I will say. Yeah, if she's coming out looking like she's ready to go, I would jump on this first half spread real quick because they could totally keep this within a double-digit ball game.
Yeah, Spain isn't all that. We just looked at their roster. They got Big Meg and a bunch of ba-dump-da-dumps.
Yeah, Meg and a bunch of G League style players. So although they are a good team. Man, 20 points is just insane.
Yeah.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Spain, obvious clear-cut winners, though. So, I mean, if you want to parlay that in with something, I get it. You took Puerto Rico's under total team points this last game, didn't you?
I did, but you know what happened? They got me because they actually played way better than I thought they were and way better than everyone thought they were. But you know what I also got to get my money back was I took their plus 19.5 when they were ahead, and they ended up winning by 13, and I had plus 19.5. So
nice.
It kind of worked out. I missed the team total under, but the plus 19.5 made it okay. It was funny.
Well, hey, I mean, and we even saw, surprising enough, with Arella going out, this team kind of looked better without her. Like, let's be honest. I know she's obviously the focal point of this team for the most part, but something's wrong with her. Like legit, something's going on with her. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad you brought that up, because that was actually something that surprised me quite a bit. They ended up covering the spread this last game because of that second half rally that they had, without her on the floor. So that is something to also keep in the back of your head, and there's a realm of possibility that maybe she doesn't even play. Like, they come out and finally say, like, oh, she's got this and this, and she really has been banged up. That's why she's not playing much. And, you never know. These teams are super hush-hush about the injuries.
She's banged up. She has it in her. All those things.
Oh, yeah. All at once. It's a mixed-up world right now. But, yeah, I mean, hey, until I see something otherwise, I got to assume that something is going on with Arella, and this team is in just dire jeopardy.
She's dope too, because we remember we've bet on her before, and she's won us money in the past. So it's weird. Like, she's easily the best player. I'm trying to find maybe something on Twitter now, but I still don't see anything. It is so weird. That is really weird. They're not giving us any info.
Yeah. So, not really sure what to think about that, in general. And then here on the other side, we got a really close game. They're giving the nod to China, who should be the better team. They just have way more size than Serbia, and all around the ball movement is a little bit better just because they have better options. Serbia, they're going to have to get it done in that mid-range, and the guards are going to have to pull their weight this time. They did not look good this last game. I know Alexa, she came through for us, hit 3 threes or something like that to get over. But Yvonne, all the other guards were having a real bad game. So they're going to have to do something today.
Was that when the second half she did nothing?
Yeah, absolutely nothing.
She balled in the first half. Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna come out and say it. That was the most staged looking game I have ever seen in my life. Like, this round has been some real Sketch City stuff going on, and because dude, there's no way you hold a team that was red hot like that to it was like 4 points in the fourth quarter. In the second half, they didn't even score 20 points. I think they had like 16 points or something like that. Like, come on.
It reminds me. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, just the level of like effort and care was just completely out the window. Like, they weren't even trying.
It reminds me of when we used to bet on NBA 2K games, and they would just like completely just give up because they knew that they had more money on that side, and they were just like, yeah, the fix is in. It reminded me of that. They were just looking so terrible.
Yeah, and we've had like 3 or 4 different underdog teams just absolutely come and smack around these top teams, and it's been a weird start to the tournament so far. Yeah,
the one cool thing though about Serbia though is they have the girl named Stankovic, and then they have another girl named Jankovic. They have Jankovic and Stankovic. That's pretty cool. You can't really hate on that. Right? Like, that makes it fun. You get to watch the announcers. The announcer wants to say it too, you can tell. Stankovic again! Stankovic! Jankovic! It's fucking dope, bro. It's so fun. Okay. Well, you want to get to, you know what's funny? You were like, yeah, we're going to barely get on here, and I'm pretty tired and stuff, and there's only 2 games. Then 2 women's games gets added on the board, and then you talk about the first game that's a 20-point spread for 20 minutes. Okay.
Well, we talked about a couple of things, I am going to keep it to a little bit more of a brief stream tonight. I will be honest. Man, I'm super tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting tapped out. but we're here. We're pushing through it. So there's the the thing that sucks too is they're being real stingy with the props, man. We're not getting any women's props on Underdog at all for tomorrow.
I know. And the game starts at 2 a.m. That's crazy. Yeah, so they're messing up, I think. But it's weird. The other ones came late too.
Yep. Super pause.
Extra pausins.
We got a couple plays though. I'm definitely going to have some interest in.
3.5 threes.
Oh yeah, old Steph's going to have to show me. I mean, he hit 3 in the first game that they played, but that was an incredibly down the wire game where we were shaking the rust off, and also before KD got here with the team. So, yeah, 4 threes. I mean, that's just a little too high for him. So I want to like Drew Holiday's 3.5 rebounds. He's cleared it in like every single game so far. The only hesitation I have about this, and just do keep this in mind for if you are going to play it, is we didn't see Tatum play this last game. And Tatum, as you know, is kind of a pain on the glass. So he could totally come in and siphon off a little bit of usage here for that. But we could also see just 3-point Tatum where all he wants to do is just chuck threes. And he's pissed because he didn't play last game. So
that's what I'm thinking.
Something to keep in mind.
Yeah.
I
think they're going to give him a little extra.
Now, I mean, with that in mind, you could even consider under on like one of these other guards here. They already bumped down Ants, which, I mean, I'd still even consider the under 12.5. One of these guys is going to lose out on production. And I would even say Booker too, but 8.5 is kind of low. That's a little scary.
Yeah.
But if Tatum plays, I mean, for sure, one of these guys' production is going to go down.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And then lastly, I mean, LeBron's rebounds, you could consider that as well. I would probably take his points while they're still at 15.5 on PrizePicks. I'm kind of surprised the Underdog already bumped that up. He's been cleared in every game so far. Super efficient. So, I mean, there is maybe a little bit of regression that could happen here, but still putting up like 12 to 13 shots a game, even with KD back. So I don't mind that. And then good old Embiid. I got a sneaking suspicion that Embiid actually kind of goes off today. He was getting heckled mad hard after this last game, after Joker was just killing him left and right. So I don't necessarily want to chase the points, but I do think he gets himself a nice block today.
Yeah, maybe Embiid and Tatum start to actually do something today. We'll see.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. Well, there's a bunch of people in the chats. You want me to see what they're talking about?
Sure. Yeah. Let's get caught up on that. I mean, there's not going to be a whole lot to talk about per se, because I mean we're pretty restricted on the props that they're giving us. I mean, PrizePicks gave us the 2 women's games, so I mean there is a couple things here, but man, I'm thinking about a lot of unders here. I'll be honest, some of these lines are pretty high. And
did you say unders?
Yeah. I mean,
hell yeah.
I mean, like, dude, Lee Yuru at 19.5 points. That is insane.
How many did she have? You said 30 for last game?
Yeah. She definitely dropped a 30 bomb, but
wow.
That was also with overtime, too.
She can't even score 5 in the WNBA.
No. Totally different player, so, I mean, it just kind of sucks, you know. Again, we're waiting on... I would like to target this Puerto Rico game with Spain, but no idea what's going on with Arella. And then, I mean, Maya just completely killed us this last game. I mean, she absolutely went off in the second half. So this could be a really low line for her. I mean, she was hitting threes like crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, we got a bunch more people in here. If you guys don't mind hitting the like, the man here is working overtime. He's half awake, trying to get us some props, make us some money. So if you hit the like for him, we would appreciate it very much. And let me check this. Smack that like button. Sean says first, and then he says suck it.
Good.
Nice, Sean. Really glad you knew how to spell suck. Ian says LOL, good for you. See, they got a battle going on, and Youngin is still not here. I'm going to skip the movie trivia right now, and I will go back to that when you're more in the swing of things. Oh, Danzy's here.
Welcome back, Dancy. It's been a minute, buddy.
Been a minute, buddy. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Big E and Underrated, the GOATs. Hope you're doing well, bro. That's what's up. Okay. He says KD is going to stomp SSD. The dude is almost impossible to guard when he's in the NBA, let alone against these guys on SSD. He's playing against LOL. I smash that KD 15 points over. And KD is also the taco, so that makes us like the taco even a little bit more, eh?
Yeah. I mean, 15.5 is, or 15 points. Little bit of a tax on it, but I mean, he's minus 125. That's kind of annoying that they did put the tax on it. But if we're talking about PrizePicks, then they just did that to get away with making this look better, which is, I mean, kind of annoying, but to be expected.
As usual, yeah.
I definitely like the taco, no doubt. Now KD wasn't there for the first game, if I'm not mistaken, right?
KD went crazy. Remember, he was 8 for 8. He had like 20 points.
Well, no. I mean, the first time these two teams played.
Oh, gotcha.
Let me see, because I can't remember.
I was like, geez, you're really tired if you thought that.
Oh, I'm definitely tired. There's no doubt about that. My allergies too. They're out there spraying and doing landscaping and all this stuff all day. So
I can't mess with you if it's your allergies. If you're tired, I could mess with you, but
yeah. So KD actually did not play in the first game that they played against each other here. It was a sprinkle of Tatum and the usual players. So interesting. Okay. I mean, it's definitely something that, I mean, I think he could obviously thrive in this environment. Only one game in, so I mean, that is a small sample size, but him and LeBron, I mean, did the bulk of the shooting here for the team. I know LeBron had 13. Durant was super efficient though. Like, that's gotta remember that. I mean, him and LeBron were shooting 100% from the field for quite a while, and I think KD could get to the free throw line a little bit more tonight. I would even almost consider arguing for that being more of his upside tonight. Like, I don't expect him to go 5 of 5 from 3. Like, let's be real, that's not KD. But he's going to be in a really good spot in isolation today because South Sudan, they can afford, I mean, they have basically the same setup as Serbia minus the big. So if they can get KD involved, I think down in that mid-range and flash into the basket, we saw the free throws were pretty solid in this last game, at least for most of the bigs and the guards here for US. It's like, this is the wrong game. But if you look at this one, I mean, look at all the free throws here for USA. So KD's doing his thing. You know, I have no doubts that he could, but just keep in the back of your head that old Embiid, he might have himself a little bit of a game today. So that might cut into a little bit of usage. And we need to know, are they going to start KD? Is he going to keep coming off the bench? You know, if he comes off the bench, I like it. If he is in the starting unit, I would be a little bit cautious today.
okay. Kevin Thomas is here.
Yo, what's up?
He says, congrats on the second half props. Come up today. Thanks, bro. Because you know what? I fucking killed him, and my account is up, so I'm in a great mood right now because holy moly, my account's green. They are just giving away money at that second half stuff. They really freaking are. You know what? No one's told me to smoke it if I got them, so I'm just gonna do it myself. If that's okay with you.
Do it if you gotta.
I mean, I feel like I should because Mike's not here, bro. DB says Lee Ming over 5.5 assists.
Yeah, I mean, if they get that unstoppable pick and roll that they had this last game, her and Lee, I mean, we're just going absolutely crazy.
Lee and Lee. Hey, can you pull that over to the middle when you're looking at that little side thing? Thanks.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, so this last game, I mean, Ming was still up there, which is crazy because, I mean, she was still shooting the ball a fair amount. But 11 assists, man, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. Now, I want to say, I'm pretty sure Yang is their primary ball handler.
8 assists. Woo-wee.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, I think it's. I mean, it's a decent play. It kind of sucks. I mean, she was at 3.5 this last time, so that was a pretty substantial jump. I want to say she is like even money or a little bit for the under. Yeah, even money. Yeah, I can see it. It's going to be somewhat of a pace down matchup compared to this last game, so do keep that in mind. But, I mean, if she's just feeding the bigs down low, I mean, I don't know if Serbia is going to be able to hang with that. I mean, they don't really have like a good big front court.
I just realized Meg played 40 minutes.
Oh, dude, yeah, Meg's no joke in this league over here. You know, it's so crazy to see because some of these players are just completely different. Like they get completely unlocked over here. Lee, for that matter. I mean, Meg. There's been a couple of, even just like super random players. Like you would never think that they are even that good of a player, and then they come over here and they ball out.
Yeah, Meg being that big, not trying to be mean, but damn, 40 minutes for a big girl like that.
She was getting after it, and damn sure was hustling.
Why are people laughing about? That wasn't even a joke, you guys. Damn, they're fucked up, bro.
So, yeah, I mean, I think for the guys, pretty straightforward tonight. Just don't get too crazy. I would not play LeBron and KD together, even though they did get there this last game. They're not going to shoot perfect from the field. Like, that's not going to happen that often. So,
I know what we should do, E. I know what we should do for the taco. You have it on your queue already. We should do Jokic points with the taco. How could that work? We could have 2 NBA players with the taco, even though one player is not for the United States, but he is the guy we know is going to have the ball in his hands every second. And he's mad because they already got the L. 21 points for Jokic. He's doing that.
Yeah, I think after this last game, I mean, he's definitely going to try to just do everything he can to make sure they win this. And it's minus, 125 for over 20.5. So PrizePicks, no joke. They just bumped him down to 20 flat, and then right as we were going live, they put him like right back up. Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. I thought it was 20.5 the whole time. Doing that though, I love it.
I'm really considering under on Steph or Ant, or even both for that matter. One of these two guys is not going to get there tonight. Let's see which one is the odds favoring. So Steph is an under minus 120, and then Ant is 12.5 minus 130. Ooh,
bingo.
Yep.
Bingo.
I'm gonna end up probably playing them both, to be honest, but one of these guys is not going to get there. And keep an eye out for the second half stuff too, because this team just has way too much depth. It seems like they're rotating players into the mix for the offense, and I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see also Holiday, him do absolutely nothing today.
Bro, he was doing absolutely nothing in the first half, and then just by mistake, just by chance, he was in the right place at the right time in the second half, I think. That's why they're keeping his lines down. They know it too.
Yeah. And he hit like 3 threes. I mean, I think he's good for a 3, but I mean, after doing literally nothing in the first half, I mean, he went out and dropped double-digit points in the second half. That's a little comical, but I mean, now again with KD there, I think this is just going to be a totally different thing, and especially if Tatum comes in, it's going to be a wrap for his usage.
Right. I put the link for Jokic and the taco in the chat. If anyone watching wants it, it is there for y'all.
I like it. Yeah, Serbia definitely wants to win this game, and I mean, Puerto Rico is nothing crazy, nothing to be worried about really. But I mean, Serbia kind of struggled a little bit. I know they came out pretty strong against USA, but I think that was more just a product of USA looked awful to start. But now got a couple games under the belt. Today, I wouldn't be surprised if USA just comes out and completely thumps Serbia. Not Serbia, Sudan.
Right. Yeah, they will. That's why that garlic under is nice too. You don't like that much, huh? It's not in your queue.
Oh yeah, is he still up here? Actually, I
Yeah,
forgot about that.
30.5, I think it is.
Yep. We'll go under that. I mean, it's definitely on up there. I mean, he had 11 rebounds and 11 assists the first meeting, so I do not foresee that happening again.
No, I feel like they're gonna remember him, right? They're gonna be like, "He would not let him do that this time."
Yeah, he might get the playmaking, but I mean, the rebounding and scoring, he's going to have to shoot the ball phenomenally to get that kind of scoring again.
Right. Okay, cool. And speaking of Meg, DB says Gustafson over 18.5, Lee Yaru over 19.5, and Yvonne Anderson over 14.5. What do you think about those three? I know Yvonne had trouble scoring in the second half last game.
Yeah, Yvonne's got a super tax on her right now. I mean, PrizePicks is kind of tripping on these lines, to be honest. I mean, she's only
yeah. I was gonna say you want to
go
full
point tax on all of that.
I bet you want to go under on that. It's probably under or pass, huh?
I mean, I just don't foresee that same kind of production continuing, and also we haven't seen Shaq Zu play really any meaningful minutes off the bench. That's another player that's going to get worked into this offense. I mean, she literally took the season off to be with the team and to make sure she was available for the Olympics. So
what?
Yeah, no shit. And we've seen this before too, because we had way back when a couple years ago, they did the same thing where it was the Lee show. She was dominating, and then she had one mediocre game, and that was the game that Shaq Su played more minutes off the bench. And then from that game forward, she was playing way more minutes. She was way more involved in the offense. And we saw this teeter-totter of one player kind of going crazy to leveling out to both players. So could happen again. I mean, maybe they just continue to play Lee, really into the ground here and let her just have her free reign. So, I mean, it could happen, but ooh, man, her lines are stupid high. This is the highest I've ever seen any of her lines, like ever.
Yeah. Well, she did score 31 out of 15. Crazy.
She did. I mean, it came off of this though. A lot of it was, 13 free throws. That's a ton.
So you wouldn't go over Meg, you wouldn't go over her, and you wouldn't go over Yvonne, you're saying?
Yvonne's pretty low, man. I just don't know what happened last game. Like she was actively not trying to shoot the ball in the second half. I think she had 3 field goal attempts or 2 field goal attempts or something stupid. Like actively not trying to score the ball. So that is a little bit of a concern. But I mean, she's such a capable player. I think her typical line is somewhere between like 15.5 and 16.5 most of the games. So it is on a discount. Serbia is going to have a real tough time scoring inside the paint. So, I mean, they could definitely lean on her a lot more here. I just hate that it's got a fat tax on it. I mean, we have a full point tax and we need 1.5 to win.
Okay, so you're basically saying pass on all three, right? You're not putting any significant money on any of those.
Nah. I mean, these games are going to be super sketchy. And
okay.
There's just nothing like super glaring value. I mean, if we look at the last game that the lines were set at least for like Lee, for example, I mean, her points were nowhere even close to 19.5, and she had like a 3-point bump on that. And Meg, she was only at 14.5, I think, last game. She went to 15.5.
That's
and
crazy.
Now she's 18.5.
Yeah, that's crazy, just from one game. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard to chase like that. All right. You ready for Sean's trivia?
Sure.
As long as you got your thinking cap on, buddy. Okay. He says, "Okay, E, I knew a man once who said, 'Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back.' Person 2 says, 'I wonder, did your friend smile at his own death?' Person 1 says, 'You must know. He was your father.'"
I got nothing.
What? Final answer?
Yeah. Yep. I got nothing for that one.
Man, They're not happy with you, bro. He told me the answer and I forgot it. That's what we're doing great. We're doing great. You can tell these games have got us going. Here, let me look in here real quick. Nah, he told me it is Gladiator.
Oh, what's Gladiator? Damn it, I was thinking that.
Thanks, Sean. We appreciate the movie trivia. We always need a little break in between talking all these stats. So, thanks. He was going for a 3-game win streak, 3-game answer correctly streak, but now, he's on a losing streak now. Boo. Eric says Batum owes us money.
Yeah, he does, man. That was some total nonsense. I mean, they were just feeding Evan Fournier all day. I'm like, bro, this dude is building a house over here with bricks. He was like 5 of 15 or something stupid.
Yeah. K Frosh. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say real fast. So that exact type of nonsense is like the landmines that we unfortunately just have to deal with these European leagues or with these international leagues. This crap happens all the time. Like I'm telling y'all, you're gonna see some games, like take the Tatum thing for example. The fact that he didn't even play the entire game, like I mean, come on, like what?
Yeah, and speaking of that, K Frosh says LeBron under PRA, maybe ? Especially if Tatum plays, and potential blowout.
Yeah, I mean, you're really just sweating here. So I'm gonna take LeBron out of the queue because I do want to make sure we also confirm that starting lineup. But for LeBron, I noticed that as well last night. I believe he opened at 28 and he bumped down to that. Let's see. Yeah. So he was man, that's a pretty fat bump. See, PrizePicks is trying to be sneaky today. They're putting a tax in every direction on every prop. He's I remember he opened at 28 last night, and I was definitely contemplating that. I mean, really with him, you're just sweating two things. I mean, one, the early production or the early passiveness that he has. I think the RA is a little bit kind of volatile, but the scoring's definitely got to come back down. Like there's just way too many hands in this offense. There's way too many people who have yet to really do anything as a whole. So between Embiid, say like Tatum, say any of these random dudes off the bench that play overlapping minutes, if they get hot from the field, he's just going to pass the ball to him. So we need them to stay ahead in this game, though. I mean, they're 29 point favorites, and USA has been kind of letting teams hang around for a little bit. So we will definitely see starters rest early tonight. I will tell you that right now. If they get up big, we will see players sit. So with that mentality, I do like it.
With that being said, also be on the lookout for second half. I'll say it 100 times. Those people don't get it in their head. Second half, smash.
Yeah.
Evan's here. He said Booker under points. Tatum should enter rotation and KD might start. Booker might come off the bench.
Yeah, we need to again confirm that starting lineup. So I'm thinking any of these guards, and I mean even Steph Curry. Like I'm telling you, man, don't be sleeping on these under threes. If he gets to chill tonight and just pass and lob up a couple threes, he's gonna be more than happy to go chill and sit on the bench.
3.5 threes in an All-Star game is crazy. I'm not All-Star in an Olympic game. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, because usually his line is 4.5, 5.5, 5.5 when he's humming, but typically like that 4.5 to 5 range. So I mean, you knock off the extra minutes on the overall game itself, and you're just really sweating that first half production from him. So I'm not too worried about it. I would even consider Shayok under his 2.5 threes here. Dude is not shooting the amount of threes that we thought he was going to be, and they spread the ball out a lot too, so he was quite a disappointment in the last 2 games.
Word up.
And man, AD's rebounds are insane. He was at 5.5 this last game. How the hell is he at 8.5?
I don't know, but I bet you won't go under.
Oh, I'll do it. I will definitely do that.
Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah, y'all do not be afraid of the unders tonight. Tonight is definitely going to be some under action for sure. Because again, if these games blow out, so especially for US and for Sudan, honestly, more a little bit in favor of Sudan. They probably know they're going to lose this round, and since they already won the first round, they can go ahead, rest their players, and get ready for the third round to make sure they shore up their spot here, because they would only lose to USA. So if they beat everyone else, that would guarantee USA is number one seeding, and then Sudan would be number two.
Yeah, the more you bring that up and the more people are saying this, the more I think that LeBron under PRA is a good one. It's high. It's already high for a game like this, and then like what you just said and what everyone's saying, the whole Tatum thing, the whole resting thing, etc. LeBron's the guy I think that's gonna, unless somehow the game's close, but I doubt that. So I think that's a nice little. Whoa, was it always 27.5 or it bumped down?
No, he's 28.5 on the books, so PrizePicks throwing the tax the other way. But I still think it's a solid play. And if you really want to get kind of nitty gritty with your hedge bets, you could take under the PRA here, and then I would run it back with just a straight up points. Because if he's going to beat us, it's going to be off the back of scoring, closer to 20 points again.
I'm taking that on books then, under 28.5. That's a nice one. Okay. Kevin Thomas says hit the like button. Can y'all hit the like button for us? We're working overtime. He's about to pass out. Look at him. He's about to pass out. Just kidding. We're having fun regardless. But yeah, hit the like if you don't mind, guys. It'll help us out a little bit. And hopefully it'll make us all hit our bets. And everything will work out perfectly for us all. Hit the like for good luck. Timeout says Embiid minutes better be cut. Right? Because how shitty Embiid played, huh?
But see, dude, I'm telling you, man, you got to watch out for those. It's always trying to react after they've coming off like some kind of criticism or bad gig. Because I mean, Embiid was straight up getting heckled for the non-defense that he was having. So he I think and he picked up 2 early fouls again too. So I mean, it kind of made sense. Yeah,
I'd be really worried about under for Embiid today. Same idea, Embiid and Tatum. They're not going to do that again.
Yeah, because I mean, we could see them. Also, they closed with both AD and LeBron out on the court, or that is what I'm predicting the closing unit is going to be. So if we bench the normal closers tonight early, then that's going to leave Embiid and Embiid, Bam, and then those other 2 players to kind of be out there to do their thing. So they should fill in those minutes for those players. And I was gonna say, and kind of thinking mind games here. That could have also been another reason why Kerr was like, "Hey, I'm gonna sit you tonight, so this next game you can go out and play a ton of filler minutes." And it could be like him and KD and all these even Embiid or whatever, Bam Adebayo, whatever the case is. That way, all of these guys are slowly getting ramped up, getting ready for the closer we get into the tournament.
Makes sense.
Because USA, I mean, as long as they have a comfortable lead tonight, they don't care about anything else beyond tonight. Like, they have their spot shored up. They beat the only other team that would be in second place, so there's no way they're going to leapfrog them. So they're on easy street here after we get up, whatever point in the game. So just keep that in mind.
So with that in mind, the next comment is Kevin says, Braun assists. Now, you'd probably pass on that, right? Just from what you've been saying, because you don't know how many minutes he's going to get.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely going to be one of the more primary playmakers if he stays out there a little bit more, or kind of plays somewhere near his usual-ish minutes. But, I mean, they're kind of high. Most of the sites are enticing to take the under
6.5
on. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little much for a game like this.
Yeah, so he's actually a pretty heavy favorite for under 6.5. I didn't even realize it was that high. He was only like minus 130 or something like that to start the day. So there's definitely some line movement coming in on that.
I think that's a play too, for all those reasons. But that PRA probably the best one. They're both nice though. They just make sense. Ian says, do we like Durant under 18.5 PA on Underdog. That's interesting, Durant under. Did they bump Durant way up just from that last game?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think he has something there. I think because we're doing the taco, we might as well take the under of the. I got to make sure we do that. What's the best Durant under? Is it PA like he said?
Let me see. How many assists did he have? Well, this last game.
Oh, it's PR also, not PA. Ian.
PR?
PR.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, PR, PA, either one of those. I mean, you're really just kind of sweating that. So if you can find the PR8, that might be even better. He's definitely not playmaking, but I mean, it's KD, so
We can't.
that's
see that. We can't see that.
Oh, my bad.
No biggie. Just letting you know.
Sorry, I keep doing that. Yeah, he didn't have any assists. He only had 2 rebounds this last game, but it might be a little bit more scary if he starts or whatever. But nah, I think his lines are a little bit appropriate, but it seems like they did like kind of an overreaction for what his lines were initially. Because I mean, to be honest, I thought his lines were pretty fair that first time, but we've always seen these guys, they feed the new person coming back or whatever the situation is like that.
Yeah. I like it. I like Durant under too. Need to know what the best. Do they have PRA on books? I guess on. Oh, that's you're looking.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's what I was
They don't have
heading
it.
towards looking, and I don't think they're gonna have it.
Just the PR, I bet.
Okay. Yeah, he's got a PR, and of course, it's even money. See, they don't even know if this is the right thing to do. Okay.
I like it. I mustn't tell a lie. I like it.
Ooh, this if you can find it, I'm just kind of randomly seeing it on the books, but this under Curry RA, that's really interesting.
Yeah, they wouldn't dare give us RA, would they?
Nah.
Kevin Thomas said, might this be a rest game for Joker if they get a lead, though?
It definitely could be. I mean, that is something that we do need to consider, but they need to make sure that they win this game. Like, this game is so crucial for Serbia to win. And even though it is a pretty high spread, like, I totally get that. I don't know. Serbia's just been kind of struggling on defense, so we could. But, I mean, also, we saw Joker come out the gates pretty aggressively this last time. I mean, he had, 12 points at half. And
Yeah. And that was playing against the U.S., wasn't it? That's completely different. That's completely different. He's getting 21 today, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I had him projected for about 22, assuming he plays about his normal minutes. But I mean, I think we should be straight. Like, I'm not too worried about that.
The team they're playing against can't stop them. It's not like the United States.
Yeah.
Here,
exactly.
Joker, score! AOD's here. What's up, bro? He said, much love, bros. Much love, bros. No diddy. AOD, you're the man, bro. No, much love to you for real. That's what's up, bro. Kevin Thomas says, hey, just confirming the U.S. game is tomorrow, right? Because you keep saying tonight. It's tomorrow at noon. Yeah. Tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
The thing is, our days are just running all together because we're sleeping and then the game in 2 hours and then sleeping and taking another nap and then another game. At least I am. I don't even know what day it is today. So.
Yeah. Speaking hypothetically for the games to follow.
Tonight, tomorrow, tomato. It's all the fucking same, bro. Eric says, sorry I joined late. Why Karlik under PRA?
He just did way too much the first game. I mean, he was at 31 yesterday or 31 and a half. So didn't we actually post that?
I wish you had a picture of him so you could show why we're going under.
Yeah, I mean, he's just, a small little goofy guy. He's super talented. I mean, don't get me wrong.
He's dope. He just looks funny.
So the first time they played him, he dropped like a 16, 11, and 11. This dude is not dropping a triple-double again on USA. Like, I'm going to tell you that right now.
Nope.
His rebounding definitely came back down to earth, and even the playmaking. Like I knew that 10 assists was insane. He's also one of the players who will kind of go to the bench a little bit early in blowout situations. So we are kind of banking on, again, U.S. coming out and doing their thing and actually putting the game away secured and early. But he's been doing a lot over the last couple games. And, I mean, I just think after we played them the first time, they're definitely going to make sure to keep him really in check this time.
Makes sense. AOD says we're all D-Gens united as one. And that's our last comment, E.
Hey, awesome. Well, I mean, that was pretty much, we're coming up right on an hour, so this is pretty perfect. I know that the women's stuff, or the women's props and games, I think are going to be just kind of more of a wait and see. I mean, there's so many question marks between, like, blowouts. Is Arella okay?
Yeah. There's no need to push it, right?
Yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, if you wanted to get, consider some props, I would consider Meg just because she had the least bump to her line adjustment, and this is kind of appropriate. I mean, if you actually know.
Wait,
her, like,
Eric wrote pause. Why did he write pause? Oh, because he said, can you show the PP slip one more time?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. He just wrote pause, and I thought he was talking about what you were saying. He was talking about himself.
You're good.
My bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad. That was too funny for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's about it. I will say Rodriguez, her points are kind of interesting at 11.5 for the over, but one of these two players should get there. But, I mean, both these games could be a total blowout, especially this game. I mean, Spain could go out and thump them, and that would put them secure for their bracket spot. So, I mean, they could sit starters whenever they want.
It's all good. It's all good, Eric. Eric 1 and Eric 2. It's all good. Okay. Cool, man.
All right, y'all. Well, you got anything else, or you just
Nah, chilling, man. I just want to say, if you guys aren't in the Discord, you should join. It's free for 7 days, and there's second half stuff that's coming down. When it pops on the board, guys, it's just straight murder. So jump in the Discord. That's where all the value is, and all the money, all the fun. This is just the study session.
Oh yeah, exactly. All right, y'all. Well, make sure to hit that like and sub on the way out so you don't miss out whenever we do go live. And again, it's doing us a huge favor as always. So, underrated. I appreciate it, buddy. And we will see you guys back here later.
Peace.